Back in forever ago, maybe around I like to say like maybe 2008, 2009. There was an anonymous developer called Satoshi Nakamoto, and by anonymous I mean up till this day nobody actually knows who created Bitcoin. But this anonymous developer wanted to create a ledger, which is something that records transactions, something that you can use to reference and check the balances for certain individuals. Um, he wanted to create a ledger that proves the integrity of account balances and also ensures that nobody can double spend. Now,
Right.
in the space of electronic monetary transactions, that latter part is really important because you don't want to have any kind of glitch where somebody has X amount of dollars, they spend Y amount of dollars from that X amount, and they still can't spend Y amount, even though it shouldn't be possible. It's a way to ensure that that catastrophic side effect doesn't happen.
So in other words, I cannot have $20 in my account and end up spending 40 by accident.
Exactly. Or if you have that $20 in your account, you can't spend, let's say $11 and spend $11 again.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
So what he did is that he created something called Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. I guess you could say maybe is the first mainstream blockchain, and what Bitcoin really is. I feel like people understand Bitcoin as those how much Bitcoin you have in your wallet. Like
Right.
how much tokens. How much tender do you have in your electronic wallet or whatever. But Bitcoin is kind of like a network, really.
Right.
Persons basically dedicate their resources. Their computer's central processing unit, their GPU, their storage as well, to ensure that this ledger that Satoshi Nakamoto wanted to make abides by those two principles, of ensuring that account balances hold integrity, and that he can ensure that nobody double spends. Now, you
Well,
can.
and the part about the network you mentioned earlier is really important too, because that's something you hear spoken about a lot, which is the network effects. Because in essence, what makes the our fiat currency like so viable is just because we all decided that yes, it has value, we will accept it. Institutions decide that they will accept it. The governments decide that they will accept it. So in essence, it has a very strong network effect. And essentially, without that network effect, it would be useless. And the same applies to cryptocurrencies out there. If there is no one on the Bitcoin network, then it really has no value.
Absolutely.